get straight to the point. I've been hands-on with Anthem, and by the end of the demo my hands were shaking from a mix of adrenaline, excitement and impatience that I wouldn't get to spend more time with BioWare's sci-fi FPS until 2019. As you can't try out the demo for yourself, I'm going to explain everything that happened in it, from weapons to specific Javelin abilities to world events, so let's get started. The demo kicked off inside this massive strider and getting my freelancer outfitted into a Ranger Javelin exosuit, although this player is using the Colossus Javelin, before booting me out into Anthem's big wide world. Although the world is phenomenally lush and green from ground level, it's when you fly that you get what sets Anthem apart from other FPSs. From above you can take a more tactical approach to the battlefield, letting you see how the enemies group up or flock around their tougher comrades, meaning you can then spot patterns while you plan the best way to annihilate them. The Ranger suit has 3 special weapons. First is the sonic cannon, which charges up before sending out a burst of blue pain, or you can use your frost grenade, which freezes enemies in place. When you want some really heavy firepower, you can always use your shoulder-mounted mortar by holding down L1 and R1 simultaneously just like this, then panning the camera to lock onto any enemies in sight and send a rain of fire and agony down upon them. Plus, if you first freeze them with your grenade, then you can dismantle their frozen bodies with your mortar strike and get a combo kill. If you don't fancy using the Ranger, you can always try out the Storm, which can teleport, or use the Colossus, which can charge with a shield and has a minigun that will decimate enemies in seconds. Oh, and a flamethrower. The final Javelin is the Interceptor, but we haven't really seen that in action yet, although with its streamlined armour it could be the speedy and stealthy option, in contrast to the resilient Colossus, the enigmatic Storm, or the good all-rounder Ranger. Anthem's world isn't particularly friendly, so all that heavy firepower is completely necessary. Your range of weapons also helps out when you run into a world event, which are mammoth dynamic tasks that reward you with a ton of goodies. One of them that I came across was this Ash Titan, although according to BioWare it could have also been a mission to rescue captives or help out another faction. Like these players, me and my team avoided it, making our way through this watery tunnel before shutting down a rogue Shaper relic. Shapers are the gods who created Anthem's world, but they left it chaotically half-finished for some unknown reason, which is why there's relics scattered around and weird creatures to fight. Then we went into this Stronghold, which is Anthem's version of a dungeon. 4 freelancers are needed to tackle Strongholds, as they're pretty damn difficult. These suspicious looking eggs are being used by enemies to create a special poison, so of course we have to go and find out where they're coming from. The boss of this Stronghold was this Swarm Tyrant, who introduced us to its spawn. There's no footage of its spawn at the moment, but they were kind of like big angry spiders who would web you and pull you down from the air if you were flying. Afterwards, I spoke to John Warner, Anthem's game director. He told me that what BioWare has tried to do with Anthem is create a world where you can just stay there for as long as you want, hence the world events and Strongholds. According to him, the Anthem team has been building on the gameplay and combat mechanics all through the Mass Effect series, so they're hoping all those years of experience are going to pay off in Anthem. Every trigger pull is satisfying, and flying is so damn freeing, as it makes you think about combat volumetrically. Just being able to fly gives you a brand new approach to fighting, making flying both a break from combat and a new tactical position for you to exploit. If you like the look and sound of Anthem, you'll have to join me in waiting until February the 22nd, 2019 for Anthem to finally be released. Let us know what you thought of Anthem in the comments below, click the box on the left for more content from us, and don't forget to hit that big button in the middle for more news, reviews, previews and features right here on GamesRadar.